All right, folks, it's going to be a big episode today here in Mon Bazou. So I do have something I have to admit. I still haven't gone and gotten my my OEM BMW that's in town, but another thing has happened. So I asked for suggestions for the paint on this car and the body panels, but I realized that when the episode comes out, I have to already film this video because I already had a plan for it. So I haven't gone over those suggestions yet for this vehicle because I'm going to go and let you guys know it's actually my birthday this weekend, so I'm taking off like 4 or 5 days off of YouTube, but I have videos planned, so I haven't been able to get to those yet. So we are going to finish this next episode. I'm going to start to strip this thing at the end of the episode. I think we're pretty unanimous on the rally build for here, but I need to make some big money today. Hold on, let's check Leo, make sure he's all taken care of here because we're going to be gone for a bit. I don't think I'm going to be able to let him go because I'm going to try to stuff everything into one vehicle here. So if I go down to the farm, looking pretty good. Let me go ahead and start to collect here. I think I might get one more huge pack. And I think instead of taking it via boat, I'm going to stuff everything in my truck. I'm talking French fries. I'm talking maple wine. I'm talking this stuff here. Maple syrup. Yeah, I'm going to have it all. It's going to be close if I'm going to get another big pack here, though. So, yeah, I need to get out to the farm. I need to order another set of planters. So, yeah, we got to continue this empire. That update is getting close. I mentioned this last episode. I hope the update isn't already out by the time this one comes. By the time this episode comes out, I don't think it is because normally Santa Goat announces a release date, but you never know. Maybe they're waiting to surprise us. Also, if you guys, since we're not going to finish the rally episode, and I'll be able to check all my comments before I do the next episode. If you guys have any suggestions for the rally build, let me know, and maybe even a couple more suggestions for our one BMW. We're getting down to the nitty gritty before I don't have anything left to do before the update. Of course, we got a lot of things that we can still earn and buy. But as far as cars, I'm about to be pretty much happy where I'm at with my cars. Also, let's run up and down these real quick. Plant all the seeds. It's going to be a sad day, though, when this series ends. Because I'm hoping 1.0 gives me quite a bit of stuff to do. That way I can continue for a while. But you never know. You never know like how much is actually going to be in there. But yeah, let's make all this count here. Let's get, do we think we have 27? I don't think so. I think we're only going to have one huge pack. No, okay, so we'll only be taking one of those. Hold on, let me grab my coffee real quick. Got a couple of these that are ready. Yeah, I need more planters for the coffee beans. Because look at how much of this stuff I have. I can sell these, right? Can I take, or maybe I can just give them away. I'm not really sure. I didn't really do much with the coffee since it came out because I kept screwing it up. Can I get a little fertilizer here? Let's make sure this thing is full up to max. There we go. And then we'll just I could just put this on the shelf over here. Keep everything nice and organized, kind of like my garage. Still getting a lot of compliments on that. All right, let's get some French fry packs. We're going to have to haul all these up there too. I'm going to get a big harvest basket also when we go to the farm because I don't like dealing with 3 of these here. All right. Okay, so I've already kind of told you guys what I'm taking into town. I need you to comment down below. How much money do you think I'm going to make here? Not like the residuals, like just today. I'm going to guesstimate 60,000. So that would put us at right around 310. That's what I think, but I could be wrong. My math might not be mathing right now. We will see, though. That is a heck of a stack of French fries there. I mean, it's not like super impressive, but it's kind of impressive. All right, so we got that. That needs to go. This needs to go too. So we'll put those beside each other. All right, let's go retrieve the truck and let's get this loaded up. I do have to be extremely careful. Probably gonna pop in a save before I do this because there's no way I'm gonna freaking lose all this stuff. So welcome back, Buggy. Everybody say hi to the Buggy here. It's because the BMW is stuck in town. I'm gonna go get the fuel can too. I've got to cover my bases here. I'm going to carry this just in case I need it in the truck. I should be able to make it out to Rogers, or Jocks, I should say, and get fuel there for the truck. Also, I could put fuel in the OEM BMW that's just sitting there, because I can get a ride to town and go retrieve it. It's not a huge deal. So let's grab this. This is full. And yeah, let's go load up that truck. Let's go see if it's a full trailer. It should be. It's been several days. So I think it should be completely loaded up. Man, I gotta get out here too. Does anybody want to see an episode of me, I guess, connecting trees together? Is that entertaining? You know, of course I said was the farming entertaining? And I don't know. A lot of people are watching this right now, so maybe it is. Okay, how are we looking? Do I need to wait, or do I got the green light here? Oh, that's only at 80%. What about, okay, the truck is full though. That's at 80%. I don't, the reservoirs are empty. So it's gonna take a second to fill that. Okay, fermenting. I gotta wait just a little bit. I'm gonna let these finish fermenting. Okay, let me go and just load up real quick. Let's load these. We'll swing back by here. I'm gonna take everything at once. Oh, can you imagine getting pulled over here? That would be a nightmare scenario, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm gonna drive extra careful. Here's a good question. Am I gonna be able to fit all this in the truck? I might. Well, no, I can't do that. I wish you could attach the trailer to the tank so you can have 2 trailers behind you. Actually, I feel like that would wind up being a absolute disaster. Some of these could fit in the truck too. I've got to put French fry packs in here, and I got to fit the huge pack in there too. There's a lot to take. It's fine though. I just got to get to town. Like, I can start offloading stuff immediately. The French fries and the wine will go first. Probably drive out to the Federation right after, and then the barn should be the last stop on our schedule today. But this is a money-making day here. All right, so we got that. Let me go pick up the fry packs, the big pack. Give this another, let's say, till like 12 or 1 to get a little bit fuller. It's not going to be, I don't think I'm going to fill it, but if I can get it about 85, 86%, I think I'd be happy. Yeah, unfortunately, Leo's not going to be able to ride today because I need his seat. I need to be able to stuff things inside of here, so that's not going to be a thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try not to get anxiety either. You know, I gotta make a suggestion to Santa Goat. Since it's so impractical as far as the... Oh, I'll make sure that's charging. Like, say, like, we have a giant bunker. Like, how did we even build this? Would it be hard to put a lift in here to lift out stuff up to the surface? That way I don't have to make, like, 20 trips here. Because this is gonna take a second to get all this stuff loaded up. All right, so this is the important thing. That's $10,000 there. I don't know how much the fry packs are. Honestly, have I ever even sold a fry pack in the game? There are things in this game that I never, like, I went straight to, like, all the car stuff, and I never got to, like, finish a lot of things in here. So, yeah, I don't know if I've ever sold french fries in the game. It's weird. It feels like here in the hardcore save, like, this is the first time I've played the game completely proper. Like, I will admit, on the old save, there were some creative liberties taken occasionally when I needed some stuff like teleported like to across the map. Been times where like a vehicle was like somewhere else and I was like, oh yeah, there's a cheats mode where it teleports it. I can teleport it back. Well, that turns your little the lettering down in the bottom left. I think it turns it purple or pink. Maybe it's pink. And yeah, that's how you know somebody's activated some of the cheats. Now, I didn't like sit there and just cheat in a bunch of money. It was like, oh, I crashed my vehicle in a ditch on the other side of the map. I don't feel like doing this the proper way and calling somebody to get it out or go get it myself. Okay, so we got that. I might as well go ahead and put a little... I know I'm going to need a little bit of fuel. So we're going to put a little bit in here. We'll put about maybe half of this, and then I'll use the other half on the OEM BMW when we're in town. This is sliding forward. I don't like that. Please stop doing that. Why are you doing that? It doesn't matter, even if the parking brake is on. Oh my goodness, okay. Let's hurry up and get these french fry packs before it like yeets it through the world. Oh my goodness, this thing is like way down. All right, well, I hope that sets. Yeah, Leo's definitely not getting in here. Sorry, Leo. Okay, come on, buddy. I need you to connect. Why aren't you connecting? You are like right on it. The truck won't stop moving. Like, I feel like I've broken physics with the truck. Okay, it's like right there. Come on, edge over. I just need you to stop moving for 5 seconds. Up. It's like right there. Connect. Why aren't you connecting, you stupid thing? What? It is on the freaking hitch right now. Why is this doing this? Sometimes the truck physics tick me off. Okay, I got this. I got it. Nope, I don't have it. I have it. I don't have it. It is like literally over. I don't know how it hasn't snapped into freaking... Oh, gosh darn it. Yep, no, you love to see it. You love when the game just absolutely tanks with its physics. Okay. Now I got to get this back up. I can't even close this because there's so much stuff here in the back that the back door won't close. Oh my goodness, game. Give me a break. There we go. Oh, hold on. Did that put that into place? I have the right hitch, by the way. We have the lift. Oh, there we go. I thought we were screwed there for a second. I was like, this is a plan that I really want to happen here. Those are not going to be done fermenting. Okay. Yeah, we got to accept what we got here. So it's 82 liters. We got all this. Not going to make as much as I thought we were going to make. I'm still thinking we hit 300,000, but I could be wrong. All right, so that's loaded. That's all loaded. Let's attempt to get to town. This is going to be dangerous. You know, now that I look at it, I don't think there's any chance that I even go fast enough to lose anything here because I'm so like petrified. Like I'm driving so slow that and I don't think I'll get pulled over because I don't think there's anything in the game that's against the rules of like going way under the speed limit, which I'm about to do. Look at that though. Oh yeah, the motor's definitely struggling here. Like I'm wide open right now in second gear. I don't think I need third gear. I might eventually. Oh no, once I get to the corner here, I gotta let off. I gotta make sure none of this flies out. Yeah, we are towing a ton of weight right now. Truck's getting it done, though. We're definitely going to need to stop at Jocks, though, and fill this thing. Because I want to say the game does calculate, like, say, like, the motor's struggling here, got a lot of weight. I want to say it does hurt your miles per gallon. I don't know. I want to say it does, though. All right. French fry place will be open, too. We'll drop the wine off, but we won't get the money for it until 8 tonight. Also, a part of me wants to get gas first, go to the Federation. What time's the Federation close again? Yeah, because I got a lot of unloading to do, and I kind of fear that I'm going to miss dropping the maple syrup off. So maybe that's what we do first. Also, everybody say hello to the OEM BMW that's stranded in town. Goodbye, BMW. I will be back for you. Snack delivery, I could do that. Now, let me go to the Federation first. Federation, turn around, get gas. And then make the potato and maple wine drop off, and then Big Pack is the last drop off. I might leave the trailer in town. I don't like driving it down the road where the barn is, so we'll probably drop it off at Rogers, and then I'll pick it up, or Jocks, and then I'll pick it up on the way home. Okay. Oh my goodness, the brakes are horrible on this right now. Here we go. Drop off time. Here comes the first bit of our money. We got 2,000 there and then 14,000 there. All right. It's a good payday. Truck should be lighter now. Definitely can hopefully get going a little bit better. Watch out. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. I don't need that. I really don't. Okay. I've detached the trailer and this thing is still moving. All right. Let's get fuel real quick. Make sure we are as full as possible. Don't want to run out. That would be super embarrassing. Okay. Can I get close enough? Will this just suck these out? No, I'm gonna have to actually put these in here real quick. Okay, here we go. How much did I get for these? 200. That's actually not bad. And yeah, that was not done on the to-do list. So let's go ahead and fill this up here. Lots of money making happening here. All right, I got 2 more in here, 1 in here. All right, let's go drop the wine off real quick. Making deliveries. Like, I feel like I'm driving the whole town's economy right now. Like, we are making deliveries everywhere. All right. Oh, I might as well fill up the BMW while I'm over here, too. Let me see if that's what it was. Yeah, I thought I had fuel whenever I went to town, when I guess ran out. Yeah, because my ignition wasn't working. And I could have swore with the ignition, even if you're out of fuel, shouldn't you be able to at least turn it over? Like, that's a thing, is it not? Okay, I think I'm going to definitely be short of where I thought I was going to be. I think it's going to be more right around the 290-ish mark. I mean, it's still a lot of money for a run. Plus, like I said, Sundays come around and we get paid then for all that maple syrup that we dropped off. So making big moves here. All right, put that right there and just try to stuff these. I think I can get them all in the circle here. It's gonna be pretty tight though. Okay, that's the last of that. There we go. Okay, hold on, let's go ahead and confirm it real quick. Okay, we are completely empty here. All right, let's put some fuel in this bad boy and see if it'll turn over. Okay, oh, I want to tighten that down real quick. If you leave this untight, does it leak fuel? All right, was that? I didn't just, well, how many liters does this thing hold? Was that really? Okay. I just need to just back it up just a little bit. Just get it parked here at Rogers. We can come by and get it. I'll have the other dude run me to town. Okay, well, we have solved that problem. Well, at least half solved it. I still have to come back for it. All right, we got one last thing to do here. One last errand. We need to go over to the barn. So yeah, we'll start on the hatchback build today. We'll probably just take a couple parts off. Not gonna like actually full-blown build it. So we should be able to finish it and finish the yellow BMW next episode. And then beyond that, it comes down to farming and trying to unlock some of the rare items and waiting for the update. So yeah, we've almost gotten what I can do out of here. Like, unless there's something I'm missing. I don't know. Part of me in the back of my head goes, oh, I didn't do this thing or I didn't do that thing. But I think I've pretty much unlocked most items except for what's remaining in the VIP room, the rims, and yeah, just waiting for the new boat and paved roads and stuff. Hey, here we go. We're gonna slide through. Actually, I better not slide this. I need to not wreck. I could probably drive up this. It should suck it out of the car here, or the truck. And that's money. I'm at 276. That is, well, no, hold on. It hasn't turned in the maple wine yet. I think it's going to be about right around 290. Maybe a little less. Okay, hello. All right, I need those, and then I need one more of these. Let's look at these bad boys right here. We are going to skip to Sunday here in a minute. I'm curious how much money I'm going to have by the end of the episode. I'm thinking, like I said, 290 here, and then I think by Sunday will be about 350 again. I say again because I bought that useless golden spanner, but I had to do it. It was one of the items I hadn't unlocked. So before anybody says, why don't I bring the dolly to town to go pick up the BMW? The dolly is the most frustrating thing to use in the game. I would rather the guy that just brings you to town, like, do that and just bring me. I'll ride with him and I'll pick up the OEM BMW. I feel like somebody's gonna mention it. It's like, well, why doesn't he not just bring the dolly? There's been episodes. If you can find an episode with me working with a dolly, you'll understand why I don't want to bring the dolly. All right, we have made it back home. I'm happy. Also, we are about to get paid for our wine, so give that a second. There's our new planters here. We got to start stacking these bad boys up. Actually, I need to go ahead and get a couple here for my potatoes. Got to get those locked into place. Waiting for it, wait for it. And where's that payment at? Any second. Oh, there it is. Was it? Well, you know what? We're at 200, about 284. I was going to say 285. It's not 285. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Like I said, I think I'm going to be able to afford anything that the game does update-wise. So that was like one of the main things. I wanted to be ready to go for that. Okay, put those down. Let's go get the potatoes, plant it really quick. Okay, feeling pretty good about that. All right, let's do a little bit of work on the car in the morning. Okay, it is early morning. All right, let's go ahead and put this down a little bit. I think I'm going to work on it on this lift. I was going to move over to this one, but this car isn't done yet, so I think we need to start off here on this lift. So yeah, drag slicks are going to go. This needs to have off-road tires. If we're truly doing a rally build, it does not need these bad boys. So I gotta take all these off. Do I have slicks on the whole thing? No, I got street tires on the back. That's nice and loud. We're right by the machine here. Okay, get that. Is that... Okay, these should come off. So now we got a whole set of these. Is there another tire shelf? That would be nice, because I don't have any more room for these. I'm gonna have to just stack these up. I do have rally springs, so those are good to go. Those are right here. Yes, I got rally shocks ready. So let's take these off. You know, we still have to go win the championship a couple more times because I think you get a special trophy for it. So I say that I'm almost, like done with everything that I need to do, but really actually not quite there. So what do we got? We got 2 race seats. Probably take one of those out. Strut bars in. NOS is in. I'd like to get I could take the wheel off here, right? And put like a race wheel on here. I'm just kind of looking around, see what I need to do on the inside of this. Also, I might be stuck in here. Oh, how do I get wedged here? Can I go under this? Oh, this is great. Maybe I'll go out this side. So this is the one thing, you can get wedged in the arms. It's not because the lift's close to the wall. It's like you get stuck in this area here. Actually, let's pop the hood real quick. Hood release. What are we packing under here? Is it all performance? So it's the 12 valve. Still thought about swapping to the 12 valve into there. This is the performance one. So everything's performance under here. A couple of the bolts aren't correct. This one takes a radiator, correct? Like is that a thing?
So like how this one has the extra turbo radiator, I've got that in there. At least I think I do. I have to lift it up. Also, it's blue on the inside here, so it definitely needs a little bit of work. I'm gonna actually have to take the strut bars off. So let's get these taken care of real quick. This will get the suspension out of there. And that way we can put those rally shocks in and get them ready to go. Actually, I think I have to disconnect it from the bottom too. I might have been missing a bolt there. Okay, take these out. Okay, where is my lift? Okay, lift her up just a little bit so I can get under and unbolt the suspension from down low. I want to say it's... I feel like this thing is missing a ton of bolts. I think it was. Is that I think that is the suspension bolts there. Did I drive this? I'm questioning everything. No, I don't think there's any bolts here. Huh? Was this thing gonna fall apart when I got in it? I feel like it's missing a lot of bolts. So can I loosen this out of here? Yep. Oh my goodness. This is an accident waiting to happen, wasn't it? This is my spring shelf, so let's go ahead and put that there. Get these coilovers off real quick. Like I said, I could change the rims. I do have off-road tires. They're in a stack right there. And also, I will clean up here in a minute. I know I'm going to keep this clean. That was like a promise to you guys. We're going to keep the garage clean. I'll even pick up the bolts here in a second, even though I should probably leave them down because I'm going to be bolting stuff back on. Wait. Is that the two backs? I think that's the two backs there. Okay, so we're not fully undone here. I think these are the bolts for the suspension. They mount a little bit different. It's like they're sideways in this car compared to the BMW. All right, can I get this out? Oh my goodness. I hate that it's super sensitive, so you wind up adjusting it half the time instead of actually taking it out. There we go. And boom. Okay, take that one off there. And there we go. Oh, that's going to fall off. Okay, here we will... set that right there. All right, so let's go ahead and slide these on. I know it puts it down like an extreme amount, but once you put it on the ground, because you can't adjust these, like this is the only way these are set. But yeah, once it sets on the ground, it'll kind of like correct itself, because right now it's just floating and it looks ridiculous. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go to town and get bolt packs. I want all matching bolts. This is one of those vehicles that definitely not everything's matching. And I feel like I need to keep these clean. So let me I've got an empty one over here, or somewhat empty. Let me go ahead and pick up all the bolts off the ground. I'll go organize the tires too here in a second. Just want to keep the floor clean. Like this has got to be satisfying for people, right? Where it's like the stuff's actually being cleaned. So I don't need that light. Let's do just the exterior one. So yeah, I need colors. I really wish there were more aftermarket parts for this, like bumpers and stuff. That's the only thing that's a shame, and like I hope Santa Goat updates a little more after 1.0 and gives us a couple more things like that, because I feel like those are almost necessary. Also, let's see, no, that's empty. I think it's here. Ooh, those are the really big custom wheels. I don't like those. So I'm gonna have to definitely adjust those. The big off-roaders that I have, I hate the rims that are in there, at least on some of them. I don't know if they're all the same. Let's put those right there for now. Just kind of organize those in the back. I mean, as long as it's not messy looking, I think I'm good. Just kind of looking around the garage. Yeah, so I'm probably going to wait until we get some suggestions on this one before I really dig into this build. But both of these builds can be completed in one video, so we'll do that. Just wanted to mock those up. I'll probably bolt them down here. But yeah, it's looking good. We made a ton of money today. Let's see what a Sunday brings real quick. Okay, we're gonna save one more time here. I need to get that trailer back out and start collecting maple syrup. You know, if I could have got those couple more, like the wine bottles that I was waiting to ferment, I probably would have been closer to like 287 if I had to guess, or 286. So here we go, and 1 minute away. All right, so it's 44,000 there. So now we're at almost 330, which is not bad. Like I said, if I wouldn't have bought that spanner, I'd have 80,000 more. I mean, I guess one of the goals that we could have here in the future is to become a millionaire in this game. At least $1 million. I think that would be pretty awesome. But, like I said, gonna go enjoy the rest of my, we'll call it the birthday weekend. We'll go get the other cars, finish the project cars next episode, and continue to grind away until the 1.0 update.